Princess Serena, not Princess Serena, and today I have some seriously cool pin mail to show you. So it is not Lizzie McGuire, but it is Disney Channel, and it is not only my next fantasy pin, but the one after that. I have two different fantasy pins here I made. I have had the habit of going big or go home and doing like 3.5-inch fantasy pins with my Gravity Falls and my 4 Once Upon a Time pins. But we went small, we went niche. Not that I haven't gone niche before, but we went small, we went simplistic, but they needed to exist. So we are going to save that package to the end, but we're going to start with some actual Lizzie McGuire pin mail. So without further ado, let's get into it. I got the Canadian Kevin to do a pickup for me. He was in the parks for a few months. So back in January, I got him to pick up the new Lizzie release. Oh, darn, I cut a park map. But there, Hollywood Studios. I wonder if he picks up my pins in Hollywood Studios. Who knows? But this is a star-studded pin because starring her. I literally just missed it by a few weeks of my Disney trip, but it's okay. Okay, we'll start with the Lizzie one. Because I did get him to pick up another one a couple months later because he's still in the park. But there she is. Lizzie McGuire. Is this the same outfit? Let's see. Lizzie McGuire, you are an outfit repeater. Well, you're an outfit rememberer, and that's worse. Those that know. I'm so happy to finally be a Lizzie McGuire completist yet again. I'm not mad that they're making more. And this is bigger than I thought. Look at her pose. She knows she's that it girl. Like, yeah, I'm Lizzie McGuire, and I could repeat outfits, and I will look damn good doing it, okay? Look at her. Oh my gosh. This may be my favorite open edition one they've come out with. Out of the 3 other open edition pins, yep, easily my favorite, hands down. It's just so vibrant. I actually graduated from my program last Tuesday, and I'm filming this a little bit before I'm going back to Windsor. And yeah, this was so important for me to have. I have the grad 2020 pin, and I'm actually really happy with the years that I graduated in terms of pin design because both of them have like a real tassel, and I don't think any other one between 2020 and 2024 has had a tassel. Yeah, this one's so cute. So it's classic with Mickey and Pluto there. And then look at the little tassel. It's just such a fun element. And yeah, we have, okay. Oh, I just realized the detail. So like Mickey is holding his diploma, but then Pluto has his freaking on his tail. That's so cute. And then it's almost like this tassel is almost like another tail. You know what I mean? But yeah, and they have their hats. I love it. And even Pluto's ears are like going through the hat. And thank goodness Kevin was there. Literally, Lizzie like came out like at the beginning of him being in Florida, and then this came out towards the ends. Like I just made it at either end. Although Lizzie, I'm sure I would have got, but this is limited edition. Let's see. This is limited edition. Oh no, it's actually limited release. Interesting. You know what I've realized too is that a lot of the dated pins that used to be limited edition, mind you, like a higher edition size, but they are limited release. Interesting. So this next package I actually opened a good month or so ago. It just missed my previous pin mail video from end of April. But I had to keep the envelope because it says, please treat this package like a small baby with care, fragile. Thanks so much for making a difference. And it's kind of cool because I traded my own fantasy pin, the Gravity Falls one, for the Kim PTD. Oh, I really was losing hope that I would get this, at least this fast, because this one definitely went up more than any of the other Disney Channel PTDs, and I was not willing to spend that. But I'm so happy I was able to trade for her. You know what I just realized? I mean, I'm sure it's a coincidence, but like the pink in the ice cream is literally the same shade as Rufus. Is that a coincidence? I think not. No, it is. And then her little spoon on her face, like she's ready to attack. Like no ice cream breaks for her. Like they can't be chill as ice cream, you know? But yeah, and it's limited edition of 300. Yeah, and I'm waiting for the next Disney Channel PTT release. I'm hoping that Candace is next. And speaking of Candace, I'm opening up a pin of her at the end of the video that I made. So I really gave up on getting this pin. I took it off my ISO. I decided, I don't need it, but I guess I just needed to play hard to get with it because literally a couple weeks after I refocused my Tangled The Series collection there, this landed in my lap. So Sophia, my friend that's been on this channel 1,000 times, if you don't know who she is, you definitely have to catch up on my content. But she found this on Facebook Marketplace in Canada, and it was literally a steal of a deal. Like I've seen this go for like 100 to even 200 American in groups, which it makes sense. It's sold out. It's like a cluster of all the characters, which is why I've never thought to make a Tangled The Series cluster pin, because I've been making clusters if you're familiar with Princess Productions. So I'm like, well, one's out there, you know, and like they're the same characters I would choose, you know, and you have the pets there and everything. And yeah, I got it for $25 Canadian shipped. What? I love that Lance is on here. It's an excuse to have him in my collection. Even though it doesn't fit with my newly focused one over here, there's a couple I just couldn't get rid of, and this is definitely going on that board. Oh my gosh, Rediger and Pascal and Maximus, everyone. It's great. I'm so happy I have this. PSA to watch Tangled The Series if you have not. It's a great show, 3 seasons on Disney Plus. There's like a TV movie thing that you have to watch first. Wasn't my favorite thing, but keep watching. Season 2 is amazing. Okay, moving on. At one of the last couple pin events, I bumped into someone and talked about plays. They reached out to me later on. It was like, Serena, like I remember you liked plays and you collect pins of plays, and I have these for trade, and there was 2 that I was definitely interested in. So I got the Joseph and the Technicolor Dream Coat. I saw that at the end of 2022 in Toronto, and I'm so happy because they did not have a pin there. So it's amazing that I got one retroactively. And cats. This is my 3rd cats pin. I keep replacing them in my collection. I started with the one that came from the play, which was the wrong back. It was like a clasp, so I didn't really want that. Then I won a pin in school with my class that did little prizes with Kahoots. Doesn't matter how high you get in your education, like you are not above playing a Kahoot. Like it's just the ultimate way of learning. But yeah, they had a pin, so I just took it. I said, I heart cats. And then this one's actually the logo from the pin, from the play, sorry. And I've been very vocal about how Cats is my least favorite play I've ever seen. But at least I got to be picky with the pin that's in my collection, question mark. I don't know. But yeah, happy to trade for it. And speaking of trading, oh my gosh, I just realized other than the pickup, and obviously my fantasy pins that are to come. So the suspense is killing me. Like I'm staring at the box. I have not opened it yet. It just got here an hour ago. But yeah, everything else has been a trade other than the $25 seal video. Like that wasn't even a purchase. That was, I stole it. Like, let's be real, you know? But anyway, I got to trade for another piece of the boots. Yeah, Bernie. I am so happy. I'm 2 pieces away, just missing the main 2, Wally and Eve. I will get them one day. I have seen Wally for sale a couple times, but I'm holding off to see if I could trade for it because I started this collection pretty recently. So I'm gonna try, but eventually I'll cave and buy. My goal is to trade for at least one more and then buy the last one. But yeah, I love it. It is limited release, yeah, and it's celebrating the 15th anniversary. And then I got a little business card. It is so cute. And the Evil Queen, my brand for Once Upon a Time, I mean, come on. And it says, thank you, Wicked Carla pins. Carla, thank you so much for trading with me. And it says, good luck with the boot. Thank you. That sounds like so intense, like good luck with the boot, like good luck like getting kicked out, like, but it's a literal boot.
And she drew a beautiful boot on the envelope too.
keeping the Wally streak going. So Disney World came out with new hidden Disney pins in April, and I saw the Wally ones. I have my Pixar set board, and I am totally set on collecting that set. I want to trade for them just because that's what a hidden Disney pin is. You're supposed to trade for them. And I actually got to trade the Canadian. Thank you, Debbie. I think I have the note here. Yes. So it says, thank you for the trade. Enjoy the pin, Deb. And, oh, I forgot about this. It says Chippendale's mini hotel and they're like sleeping. It's so cute. Thank you. I can't wait to add that to my pin scrapbook, which I think I'm overdue on updating y'all on. I'm going to wait a bit, add some more. Thank you for all the stickers and everything with the boot and with this. And I've been adding to that. But yeah, Mo and actually Deb and I just arranged a trade for the Axiom one. So, and it's cool because both of the pins that I did send off to her, I traded for on my Walt Disney World trip. So it's almost like I did trade like for these in the park, or at least that's the closest thing to it from my own home. And then I'm just going to insert all of these non-Disney pins. I'm going to take a photo. It'd take way too long to go through all of them. Other than the Calgary Stampede one, all of the other ones I traded with one singular person. They reached out to me, liked a bunch of mine. So a couple of these I definitely needed for my collection. Some of them are just better than the ones I already have of these places. Just like the cats one, if I find one that I like better that represents the same thing, I will trade mine away and I will get the new one. But yeah, there's definitely a couple of places I didn't have in my collection before, and the state shape pins, those are so important to me. I love having that going. So the Ohio one is literally just for that day trip I went to Cedar Point. I really wish it said Ohio on the pin, but I will put it on my travel pin board with all the states. So that's awesome that I have that. Need I remind you that these extras are not from the Disney pin group, is from the Canadian Lapel pin group, but I mentioned that I collect Disney Channel, and look at the extras I got. Here we are. The address is literally on both sides. Here we are. Unconventional, but the tape is just so good. Okay, let's get her out of here. Is it like I'm Candace and I'm trying to bust my brothers? I'm trying to bust these pins open. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so one of these pins is a busted pin. I feel like it's ridiculous that Vanessa has never been pinned before, and Candace has rarely been pinned. Like, she better be the next PTD or I'm gonna throw hands. I mean, the next Disney Channel PTD, especially Phineas and Ferb. They made 4 already, but they did Dr. Doofenshmirtz, so I feel like they have to do Candace. It's just not allowed. They've gone too deep into the lore of Phineas and Ferb, which, by the way, I cannot wait to watch the new season that's coming out. It is not a sequel show. It is not a prequel show. It is a continuation. It doesn't go like into the future, I don't think. That's what I heard. I could be wrong. I'm sorry. But I'm pretty sure it just goes straight into like the summer that just never ends. 104 days of summer vacation. 104,000 maybe at this point. It's like it's not season 1 of a new show, which gives me hope, because the Wizards of Waverly Place one, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very scared. I don't think it's gonna be good, but we'll have to see. Okay, we're getting somewhere. This is the worst I've ever done. Opening a package. Do not judge me. It was taped so well. We're getting there. You hear that? It's an illusion. I'm not getting anywhere. Here's one. Okay, here we are. I don't even know which pin this is because it's packaged so well I can't tell which one it is, but I see the black pin backs. Listen, at what point do I stop blaming the scissors and I have to look within, you know? It's not happening for me. She is too thick. But is she busted or is she gone? That is the question. Okay. Okay. These are so cute. Oh, it's busted. It's busted. Okay. I'm just going to take one. Okay. They're going to be adorable because I'm used to doing big pins. I wonder how the proportion is going to be in comparison to my other Phineas and Ferb pins because it's going straight on that board. Okay, let me get her out. Busted, busted. We're not about to start singing. Wow. The colors are so nice. I'm just so happy that the best duo, like Phineas and Ferb, may be the main duo, but they are not the main characters of the show. The best duo of the show is Dr. Doofenshmirtz and Perry, and then they are the second best duo. Fight me. And normally that's it. I opened one of my pins, and that's it. But there's a whole other different design in here. This, I would say, is like the other than Gravity Falls, I consider that a whole different thing. But this is like the last thing I would claim within my Disney Channel childhood, I guess, would be Lemonade Mouth. But yeah, 2011, such a good movie. Highly recommend. It's objectively better than High School Musical and Camp Rock, combined in terms of writing and story and characters and acting. But like High School Musical is just my whole being, you know? This one is bigger than the busted one, but it's gonna look good together because this one's longer, the other one's taller. All right, I took one. No, I took two. This is how small they are. Okay, I took one. Look how clean and crisp this is. Hello? Oh, she's so bright. She's shining like the star she is. Look at this. And then I did, of course, the silhouette for Naomi Scott's character. Why am I lacking her name? Oh yeah, fun fact, the girl, Naomi Scott, that plays this character, she plays Aladdin, Jasmine, in the live action movie Aladdin, but I knew her in Lemonade Mouth. But yeah, her like on the table, and it's her moment of like, no, like her ex-boyfriend, like, oh, you thought I was just your little like doll and like, I can't sing, I can't have my own moment. Well, you know what, the girl you knew, she's so gone. All right, it's all over now. Such an empowering anthem. It's such a bop too. Okay, I'm in love with this. I'm in love with this. And thank you, Harry, for honestly inspiring me to do a Lemonade Mouth pin, because you made one. And I'm like, well, why can't there be more? Da 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 da. Look at that. Busted. She's so gone. She's so gone. Busted. Wow. Okay. It's a girl empowerment moment. I just realized the ones, because I posted a few different designs and these are the ones that had the most interest, so I was able to make them, and they were the only two that were like a female driven song. Oh no, I did a Hannah Montana one. I was kind of shocked that these two were the ones that pick up steam, but I'm happy. I love them, and I'm actually really surprised a Lemonade Mouth especially, but I'm honestly happy because it's more of a niche thing to make a pin out of, right? So, and we know I love niche here. I like to make things really hard for myself for collecting. Here's an overview of my pin mail and my two newest fantasy pins. I can't believe I have a total of 7 now, and I've only been doing this for 2.5 years. Was so excited to put her on the board to reclaim complete a status that I forgot to put her in the overview, so here you go. So that's it for my fantasy pin unboxing and my pin mail. I hope you enjoyed. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for more pin related content from me. That was a whirlwind. Wow. I'm so happy to put all of this away and QC. And yes, I should have some available. Let me know. My Instagram handle is right here, Princess Productions _productions. I'll also put it in the description. And it's also in my regular Princess Serena's Instagram bio as well. I'm sure I'll post about it there if you want one. These are smaller, so they're less expensive than my cluster ones, so act fast. They are limited edition 30. I did not do a back for them just because they are smaller, but yeah, that's it. Wow. I would love to know your favorite fantasy pin out of the two was. Is it Busted? Is it She's So Gone? What's your favorite song out of the two? Is it the same as the pin? And what is your favorite Phineas and Ferb and or Lemonade Mouth song if you've seen Lemonade Mouth? I am putting y'all on the spot today. Lots of questions. But I would love to read all your answers in the comments. And yeah, thank you for sticking around this long. If you have, it means, yeah, you really love Disney Channel just as much as me. And that makes me happy. And as always, take care of yourselves and have a magical day. Bye.